Hey guys, what is going on? So today I have a vinyl update. So first one I've had in actually quite a while. It's been like a month because the last record I got was Burzum's self-titled, which was beginning of October. So yeah, it's been a month. But I just haven't had a lot of like money lately. So yeah. But this is a record that I'm really great about. It's another black metal album by one of my favorite black metal bands, and DARKTHRONE with PANZERFAUST. So yeah, this came in the mail yesterday morning, and I'm very pleased to own it. I've said in the past that Blazing Northern Sky is my second favorite DARKTHRONE album, but to be honest, I'd say that this is now. Just because I've been listening to this one more lately. This actually has the first DARKTHRONE song that I ever heard, which was a while back, which was Hans Siste Winter. But for some reason, I never pulled the plug on buying this album, just because I hadn't listened to it in its entirety. But the only DARKTHRONE album I need to have all the like classic ones now is freaking Under a Funeral Moon, which is a great album. But anyways. So here's the album cover. There's no pictures of anybody like corpse paint on here, which kind of separates this from the Unholy Trinity, I guess. Although this album is just as popular at this point as those three albums: Blazing Northern Sky, Under a Funeral Moon, and Transylvanian Hunger. But the album cover looks a little different on vinyl. The trees and the logo look a little bit brighter. Normally when I see it, it's in black. I don't know if either my copy is just messed up or if it's supposed to look like that. But it also kind of has a little bit of like a sheen to it, which is pretty cool. But really good album cover though. Nothing extremely special, but it's nice. It fits the atmosphere of the album. And there's the back, True Norwegian Black Metal track listing. That voice crack was terrible. Logo, and then it says Unholy Black Metal, the most hated band in the world. So that's kind of funny. This is a Peace Bill reissue, and as with this thing, it's just a little like catalog. It's kind of fun to look at, I guess. So that's cool. Printed inner sleeve, you've got liner notes right here, which are actually pretty interesting. You got some stuff from Fenriz in July 2010 talking about this album. And you have most of the lyrics. Also, something that's kind of interesting that they kept on here is where it says, DARKTHRONE is certainly not a Nazi band or a political band. Those of you who still might think so, you can lick Mother Mary's asshole in eternity. Which I don't feel like talking about the controversy with that. With the Transylvanian Hunger first press. But I think it's kind of, if you know what I'm talking about, it's kind of interesting how they left that on here. And also, it doesn't have the lyrics for Hans Siste Winter, but it says like some shit about Fenriz like thanking people. It sounds like he's going to die. It says before Fenriz dies, he would like to state the following, and then there's a bunch of like thank yous and shit, which is interesting. And if you read the liner notes, it makes sense. But like I said, I don't feel like explaining it. Excuse me. It's on 108 Round Black, which is pretty nice. It sounds great. Obviously, raw production, because it's a DARKTHRONE album, but the vinyl itself, I mean, like, just sounds pretty nice. If you're looking to get into God, my fucking voice keeps cracking. If you're looking to get into DARKTHRONE, this actually is not a bad place to start. It's not as raw as Transylvanian Hunger, in my opinion, although some people will say it is. But, well, it's still very raw, but it has a more, like, it's easier to get into, production-wise, because it sounds less foggy than Transylvanian Hunger, like, it sounds a little bit clearer. But anyways, it opens up with En Vind ab Sorg. I don't really know how to pronounce it right. Great song, really, really good riffs. They're just, very, like, evil sounding, but melodic. There's a lot of melody on this album, actually. And, this album is infamous for having a lot of, like, Celtic Frost influence, which is fucking awesome. Speaking of which, I really need to get some Celtic Frost albums. Fucking amazing. That was off topic, but En Vind ab Sorg is a really good way to open up the album. Then you have Triumphant Gleam, which has some really good Celtic Frost inspired riffs, which is a really good one. The Hordes of Nebula is pretty good. There's only 3 songs on side 1. There's 7 songs in total on this album, and technically only 6 if you don't count the closing track, which I'll get to in a second. Side 2 opens up with Hans Siste Winter, which is the song that got me into DARKTHRONE. And it's such an amazing fucking song. It has this hopeless, lonely sounding riff, repeated over and over. That song sounds like it could be on Transylvanian Hunger, to be honest. Nocturnal Culto's vocals on this album are fucking godly. In my opinion, his vocals are best on here. Some people don't like them, some people love them. But yeah, on this album, he sounds a lot more pissed off than he did on Transylvanian Hunger. He sounds less like he's trying to sound evil, and he sounds more pissed off. It's just fucking awesome, really. Super aggressive vocal performance from him. But yeah, Hans Siste Winter is hands down one of, if not my favorite DARKTHRONE songs. But Holding the Throne of Might has some really good riffs. Quintessence is probably the most popular song on here, if you pronounce it like that, I don't know. It has some really great riffs, and there's just one part of the song, though, that's hilarious, where he said, the lyrics are like, I steadily walked back home, and I only got wet on my feet, and, like, I don't even know what the fuck that means, but I always thought it's hilarious. That's a great song, though. It's one of the best songs on here. I just think that part of the song is kind of funny, but it's still really epic sounding, and just badass, so, yeah. And then it closes with, I don't know how to pronounce it, I'm not going to try to, but, the closing track is really weird. It's like, you hear, like, some horns playing, this really dismal sounding, thing over and over, and, like, you hear, a voice saying stuff in the Scandinavian, I can't talk a language, and it's just really grim sounding to me, and you hear the drums really quietly in the background, playing really slow, and I don't know, for some reason, it just gives this hopeless feel, like you're, like, about, like, it's weird, it's like, I don't know why, because I don't even know what the words to the thing are, because obviously I don't speak that language, but it gives me this really weird, grim vibe, like something bad's about to happen or something bad just happened. And I don't know why, but I really like the way that closes the album. This is a great fucking album. I don't really have a single problem with it. It's just perfect. Just amazing fucking black metal. You know, and DARKTHRONE are one of my all-time favorite bands. So this is a great addition to my collection. And yeah, I'm just really happy to have it. Definitely check this out if you haven't. Even if you're not into black metal, this is worth checking out because it's fairly easy to get into. Just be prepared for raw production, and that's about it. And a little bit of repetitiveness, but I don't know. In my opinion, this is a pretty easy album to get into, to be honest. But that might just be me. But definitely check this out if you have not. Which, if you're into black metal, I'm sure you've heard this. But yeah, it's just a great album by DARKTHRONE. So yeah, pretty awesome. So DARKTHRONE with PANZERFAUST. Don't really have much else to say. It's just a great album. I actually might have a band shirt update sometime soon because I ordered 2 new shirts. They're both death metal shirts. I won't say what they are because I don't want to spoil it. But that might be sometime this week or next week. I don't know when they're coming in the mail. But yeah, and then I'll have some guitar covers probably. I've been learning more songs lately and shit. So yeah. But that's it for this video though. I can't really think of much else to say. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.